Hello, I'm Al Ali. I'm the PSEN editor, and we're here at 2012 ASPS meeting in New Orleans. It's a very exciting time for PSEN. We've been out for a year now, and today, or yesterday actually, we are introducing our new application, which is very exciting for PSEN. As a matter of fact, we also have a drawing for people who have signed on to PSEN, and people get an iPad for it. And we just gave away our first winner, and we have a winner every day. At this meeting, as in all ASPS meetings and a number of other society meetings, we're recording a lot of the scientific content, and it will be available on the PSEN. And we'll also be interviewing quite a few people about their presentations and what they talked about at this meeting.
Being the aesthetics section editor, I focused on this section, and there's been some great panels on fat injecting and breast surgery, but it's all encompassing of plastic surgery. There's great presentations on craniofacial reconstruction, cleft lip and palate, hand surgery, breast reconstruction. It's really a wonderful meeting, and I hope you enjoy the videos that we bring to you from this meeting.
We've just completed a panel that was put together by Dr. Neil Fine on our worst ideas in breast reconstruction and our best ideas in breast reconstruction. And so what I did was kind of assemble more or less a potpourri of things that have worked for me over the years.
One of the things that was really enjoyable about it for me was realizing how diverse our field of plastic surgery is and how relatively common it was to have people come up with the same idea being both the best idea and the worst idea. And this speaks, I think, to the diversity of our specialty, our ability to make many different things work.
Today at the plastic surgery meeting, we have a panel that Scott Spear is chairing called High Volume Fat Grafting. We have some talks that involve high volume fat grafting for breast reconstruction. Roger Corey will be talking. I'll be talking about breast reconstruction and augmentation using fat grafting. And the emphasis here is keep it real, show us how you do it, show us what the best and worst cases you've had. And most importantly, let's talk a little bit about the economics. How much you're charging, how much the insurance companies pay for this, does it really make sense for your time and effort?
Today is SMS Day with several very good panels and with a Converse lecturer. This started at 8 o'clock in the morning with a great panel on cleft lip and palate, advances in management of cleft lip primarily, followed by the fractures, nasal fractures, secondary correction of nasal fractures. Then we had chin correction, and finally the guest speaker, the Converse lecturer, was Linton Whitaker from Philadelphia.
With the cleft lip, for instance, the classic repair that most of us were brought up with was the rotation advancement, or a variant of the rotation advancement. And I think that there are more and more people thinking in terms of where you're actually going to be placing the scar for the repair, and trying as much as possible to mirror the normal anatomy on the other side. And some of the repairs that we've been doing for a long time have not done that. Some of the newer ones with their innovations certainly have.
This panel was about correction of the late post-traumatic nose deformities, which is they're very common, and it was intended to educate the audience how to take care of those patients. The focus was correction of the deformities that resulted from the injuries, and they were not corrected initially. But most of the time when the nose is injured, it is fixed initially, but there are some patients that they don't seek advice at the right time, and this was designed to help the audience to take care of those patients.
The ASMS has gone out of its way to bring in these core issues, not necessarily controversies, but there are variances in practice across the country, and this is very helpful to those that even have a large experience in this milieu. having other experts talk about how they handle the same problems is one of the cores of education.
I think the benefits of coming here have really outweighed our expectations, particularly with the networking with our American colleagues, as well as the other partner countries who have MOUs with the American Society. It's been very beneficial to deepen those network connections, particularly as evidenced by the PIP implant crisis. We have an immediate network to actually connect with as a result of that, and that's been quite beneficial. I think it's much better to be here and to actually speak with people, to actually dine with people and to interact at meetings rather than webinars and teleconferencing.
The Australasian surgeons have been quite involved over the years with the scientific part of plastic surgery, but since we are an MOU country with the American Society, at a leadership level we have close collaboration on a number of projects, the most exciting of which is the breast device registry, which I'm sure you'll be hearing much more about.
I was in the President's panel this morning presenting the international movement in registries for PIP. I'm on the expert panel of the European Commission. And I thought it was very productive, and I'm really happy that we have this cooperation, this close cooperation with ASPS and the Australian Society, who also have their own registry. And I'm very optimistic that we can put all three registries together.
We are very proud about this partner with the American Society. It's the first time we have this invitation, and we think it was a wonderful experience. We were invited to talk about body contouring, and my speech was about gluteoplasty. We have a lot of experience with that issue, and it's a chance to share with the American our experience in that surgery and the other surgeries.
I think we gain a lot as Brazilians coming as an invited nation, because of course we felt distinguished, and in a sense we could also offer to our American colleagues what we are currently doing, and being invited to do so, of course we endeavor to bring the top of the cream of the crop, as you say, in the sense that our speakers that were invited really brought what's most current in your country.
A lot of exciting things happening with the Plastic Surgery Foundation that are, some of which are being initiated at this meeting. That includes a different focus for the PSF. We're not just taking investigator-initiated research projects, but we're beginning to initiate our own projects. We have some very good thoughts about new development efforts, not just with increasing the contribution percentage and amounts from our members, but also going outside and beginning to initiate some development efforts with other companies, with other foundations, opening some new horizons for garnering more financing so that more research can be done in the plastic surgery arena. And we see that as the real mission of the foundation at this point.
I think we've had a very exciting meeting here in New Orleans. We've had record attendance at a variety of the educational opportunities. We've had some very exciting new technology in regards to stem cell therapy, in regards to fat grafting. And one of the new things that we've done here is look at a specific member nation status. So the Brazilian Society is our special member nation status, and we've had specific sessions directed towards plastic surgery in Brazil. We continue to have outreach with a variety of other sister societies and international societies through our MOU partners, and I think the educational opportunities have been fabulous here. We're looking forward to similar educational opportunities in San Diego next year. It is a great opportunity for us to reach out to a variety of other guest nations, perhaps from the Asia area, and we look forward over the next 12 months providing a great deal of other clinical symposia educational opportunities as well. So stay tuned, there's a lot of new information out there.